Ready?
One last thing. The water. Thank you. Now I'm ready. Are you ready, Sandy?
Yes, indeed. Are you? Great, but one moment. Do you know where we're going?
Don't worry, I'll tell you. We're going to walk the Palestinian Heritage Trail, which is a 500-kilometer walking cultural trail that extends more than 60 cities, villages, and local communities.
So, join us on those 20 virtual hiking days as we preserve nature and leave no trace.
And since we're ready, let the adventure begin! Woohoo! Welcome to Jenin, which is the starting point of Palestinian Heritage Trail, specifically that begins from this village, Rummana. Today, while hiking 17 kilometers, we'll stop by Women's Center, meet a local family, and enjoy having a meal with them. I know it sounds a bit challenging, but along the way, you'll see it's worth it. Trust me, we'll get to know fascinating Palestinian traditions. But first, let's answer your question, as I'm sure by now you're wondering why the trail starts from here. Let's find out with our guide, Zaid. Let's go. Here's Zaid. Hi, Zaid.
Hi, Aline.
Tell us why we start from village Rummana.
Because as a Palestinian, we have a limited freedom of movement because of the annexation apartheid wall. We are living inside the West Bank, inside this wall, and because it's the last point in the north of the West Bank, we need to start from here. But before we start our hike and our tour today, and let's go and have our traditional Palestinian breakfast, hummus and falafel. Then we will start and you will know more about the area. Yalla, let's go.
Yalla.
Can we have hummus?
Yeah.
And falafel.
Falafel. You have tried my falafel?
Not yet. Let's try.
Yalla, please. You know, this traditional breakfast, since hundreds or thousands of years, all the Palestinian families, especially in the weekends, had to have it in the morning, you know. Because of that, you will find in each Palestinian village, town, city, refugee camp, you will find a small shop who's selling this kind of food.
Let's try it.
Yalla.
It's so crunchy. Thank you. So, this trail leads towards a hill to a town called town of Taanik that we see on the side, Tel Taanik as well.
Let's go and we will discover the site. Yeah, we are on the top of Tel Taanik. You know, this site, it's one of the important sites in Palestine. It's one of the ancient sites. It's Tel Taanik or Taanik city, and it's back to the Canaanite period. It was one of the Canaanite cities, and it was one of the important sites who's controlling the Ibin Aamer valley or fields. You can see all of these lands was need to be controlling by these cities at the Canaanite period. Ibn Aamer Valley or Marj Ibn Aamer in Arabic, it's an open area or fields where the people was used for agriculture. We are talking about 40,000 dunums. These dunums was all used for agriculture, but forcefully the Israeli apartheid annexation wall was taken more than 30,000 of these dunums, and today as a Palestinian we don't access more than 10,000 of these dunums. Forcefully, this part of Marj Ibn Aamer we just can access here.
But yet, it's still a dazzling view for Jenin city. I love it. But what city we see from there?
That city there, it's Nazareth. You know, Jenin, especially Burqin, was one of the stops during Jesus' birth or Jesus' trip between Nazareth to Jerusalem. Today we will finish our hike in Burqin, where Jesus was stopped there.
So what are we waiting for? Let's continue the trip.
Yalla. Yeah, now we hiked around 16 kilometers from the start point until this point.
And now we're going to see one of the oldest church in town of Burqin. Let's go.
Yalla.
Zaid, tell us about this church.
We are in St. George Church, or the Ten Lepers Church. This church was in the birth of Jesus in his way between Nazareth to Jerusalem, where he stopped to help the 10 lepers people. After that, in the 4th century, Queen Helena built the church in the place where the story happened. Today, this church, it's one of the active church in the north of the West Bank. The people coming to visit to know more about the story of the 10 lepers and what happened with Jesus at that day.
So now we're here in front of another holy place.
Yeah, we are here in this part of the church where was the first school in Burqin village, and also this site, one of the miracle about the site happened inside it.
Such an interesting history the church has. But still, our journey is not done yet. Let's continue. Come and see.
We are at Burqin Women's Center. Let's go inside and let's meet them.
Come.
Welcome. Come
مرحبا.
with me. أهلا وسهلا. أهلا
Hello.
وسهلا.
Come.
Come.
Hello. Hi. So Burqin Women's Center provide supportive space in the community to empower women. And also from here, you can buy local handmade products. Thank you. And now we're heading to our last stop, which is to meet a local family and definitely enjoy a Palestinian traditional meal, because I know you're starving like me. Let's go. So now we're on the way for our homestay in Misad. Follow me.
Welcome.
Hello, how are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Let's go inside.
Yes.
Yalla.
يلا.
Yalla.
تفضلوا.
It smells so good. Thank you.
Welcome. The food is ready, chicken and vegetables.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So we see the Palestinian kitchen has a rich culture.
Yes.
And every meal reflects the city's specialties. And we've learned that in Jenin, it has distinguished agriculture, and that's why they serve fresh vegetables in every meal.
Yes.
Right?
You're right.
So enjoy with me and let's start eating.
Yeah.
Yalla. It's so flavorful. I love it. So one thing to expect in a homestay is that you'll be treated like family. So we're spending the rest of our day with Misad, so then we could sleep and wait for our new day tomorrow.